well. Oh my god, I have ADHD and I overthink everything. I really need a hot bath as I wait for hubby to come back, and it kind of discourages me to create more, and yet I still have to continue creating more art. That's how passionate I am about what I do. Like, I literally forget about the money. I don't see it in my head until I'm done creating the art piece. Just don't want to engage in certain kinds of art, especially art that doesn't give me freedom to express myself. I used to feel like people who go to work, people who have jobs, like, you could do better. Why are you going to work every day? Why are you doing 9 to 5? If you're in employment and you're comfortable there, it's okay. We are all going to die. I don't even have a reason why I needed to share this, because I'm literally like judging myself. I'm sorry, but I really don't love portrait art, and it's the most asked by people around me, my friends, and it's something that I just no longer do. And I have this thing where I like think about how my day went and what did I say to people. Did I say things right? I'm losing the point here. What was I saying? The most thing that I really wanted was like quiet, like a quiet place. Give us a sense of direction. Exactly 6 minutes past 11, and I thought that I actually told myself I'm going to bed. So I took the dishes away and I was closing the kitchen and trying to close up, and I just found myself doing what my gut is telling me to do. Yeah, so guess what? This piece was inspired by a moth. There's a moth that visited me like a few days ago, and it was actually yellow. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. So I looked at it and I don't know, I felt like this driving force telling me to use the color yellow, of which I really don't like yellow, but there was a natural instinct that came into my mind, an artistic instinct. I'm sure many artists can relate to this, so it's what I'm trying to do. I'm just gonna make yellow look so beautiful and wonderful. I'm just excited to see how far it goes and how nice it's gonna look like. Yeah, I don't think I'll finish it in this video, but that's the start, and there's so many stages to creating it. There's so many steps that I have to follow, so it's gonna take me maybe about 2 weeks or even up to a month. I do watch when I'm editing. Guys, when we were looking for a home, like my first, like the most thing that I really wanted was like quiet, like a quiet place. And guess what? I prayed about it and I got exactly what I wanted. Look at that. Okay, those are the neighbors' clothes, it's not mine. What do you hear? What do you hear? Silence. And yes, so this is where I'm working. Why am I still whispering? This is where I'm working from, at the balcony. This is where I'm working from. Yeah, like the place is so quiet. Like in the morning I hear the birds sing. I think there's like a forest, not a forest, a garden over there or something. There's like a forest behind this house. Okay, some houses, and then there's a forest, and then down the other side, down around there, deep down, there's like a forest or something. Not a forest. Okay, there are some trees. But I just love how quiet, like no noise. My god, I don't want copyright to get to me. Actually, I am the noisy neighbor. Like when I'm working, I always have to put music. I don't know how to paint without music. It's like the beginning process. So I am the noisy neighbor. Like literally everyone is just quiet in their houses. Some of them have gone to work, but me, I am the noisy neighbor.
How long can you hold onto your breath for? It's been too long now. I think that I want a second guess you, a second guess me, a second guess them. Don't second guess me. Live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. Live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. So come a little closer, but don't hold your breath. Silence in the background, violence in your eyes now. Remember that time you gave your heart to me. Remember that time when life was like a dream. You know what I know. You know what I know. I need to hold you close to me, to me, to me, to me, yeah. Life is our game that we play. I won't get away. We can find a safe place.
Hi guys, I hope you're still watching. Anyway, I was supposed to explain this before showing you the video of when I was painting, but I am working on an order. I have never got an order that someone pays all the money at once. And so I'm this kind of person, if you pay me before I finish, I'll just, like, that money is not in my mind. That's how passionate I am about what I do. Like, I literally forget about the money. I don't see it in my head until I'm done creating the art piece that I think the client would like. And surprisingly, I stopped accepting commissioned art pieces. I stopped doing portraits because everyone's like, hey, Achom, do you do portraits? Nowadays, I just don't. I create my own art. Like, I just don't want to have direction, to have someone, it kind of affects my creative process because I am on a self-discovery journey in my art career. I don't want to explain it as a very serious person, but it is a serious matter. For those who have been following me, I've been niching down into abstract art, and my art is totally random. It's free. Like, it's so much fun to paint without trying to make it look like something. Yeah, and it's so hard to explain to other people. And so, doing that, I have blocked off a lot of orders. Like, I just don't want to engage in certain kinds of art, especially art that doesn't give me freedom to express myself, and art that I no longer stand by, that I no longer feel drives me. I'm sorry, but I really don't love portrait art, and it's the most asked by people around me, my friends and it's something that I just no longer do. Don't take it as pride, but it's, yeah, but part of my growth journey is letting go of things that no longer align with the path that I want to go or grow into in my art space. So particularly for this order, I just accepted because the person gave me like the free will. They just told me what it's actually an art piece for their brother's birthday. They want to gift. Oh, the client actually ordered this for their brother, and they told me what the brother liked, such things. And so she gave me the free will to make something that I feel will look nice. And I told her I wasn't gonna do your order, but since you've allowed me to do what I can do, I will. And she explained to me what the brother likes, basketball, what. So I don't know if you guys will watch. I don't know if I'll be, by the time I upload this video, I will have finished it or reached somewhere, because right now you're just seeing white canvas. Like, I'm just preparing the surface. Yeah, so here I am. Let's see how that goes. I feel like my camera is blurry, but I guess I didn't wipe it so well. Anyway, enjoy the video. Some random thoughts here. So recently I realized that I was trying so hard to focus on selling my art, and it kind of discourages me to create more, and yet I still have to continue creating more art. Like, that, does that make sense? You realize that you're not selling, and then you're like, no, let me just stop creating, and yet you actually need to continue creating. I'm losing the point here. What was I saying? So I got a small, like, little solution for that. Like, I set these goals that are not too big, like not too overwhelming. And right now, my silly goal is it's not a silly goal, is to make 1,000 followers on TikTok. Like, that is way easier, I think, than selling. I don't know. I'm just I don't even know what I'm saying, but I make these tiny little goals. And right now my goal is to make 1,000 followers on TikTok, because I have this, like, I do want to be able to start making lives as I create art. And yeah, like, I'm excited to share my art. So the excitement to share my art is keeping me excited to create more art, which keeps me going. And so when the buyers come in, I'm like I'm just not even thinking about it right now. I'm just thinking about sharing my art. Like, yeah, the goal is to keep creating art and keep sharing my art. Does that make sense? Like, did I explain it well? Oh my god, I have ADHD and I overthink everything, but I hope, like, somebody has understood. I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted. It's 4 p.m. I don't know how we got to 4 p.m., but I am like, I don't know. I just started painting at around 11, and now I've done some house chores, and still, like, time has just, it feels like an hour. Someone is welding in the background. In case you hear any noise, just know there's some construction going on. Now, like, I literally get surprised. I don't understand my life quite well, because in the morning I was posting, I was scheduling posts and creating content plus editing, and before I knew it, like 2 hours have passed by, and then I have to do some artwork because I have an order to make, and then I've done house chores, and now I am like worn out. Why am I laughing? So my life is just, yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy, but for me it's work. It's work. It may not look serious, but it is work. I'm realizing that the mornings are for work and art. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know how art can be so exhausting, and yet I'm just seated and painting. Literally. And I look a mess. I have not, like, I think the afternoons are for showering, and I really need a hot bath as I wait for hubby to come back and close the day. Like, we watch some movies, we watch their TV shows that we watch together, and yeah, of course, go to sleep. Sometimes if I'm in the mood of painting, I'll paint at night, but today I don't think I will. Yeah, so let me go take a shower and organize myself. So this is just something random that I want to share. As a person, you grow, and the more you grow, the more your opinions on something change. Of late, I have noticed that I am not so judgy. Like, I am getting off that worm of looking at other people like they are worse than me or they are better than me, and looking at a situation as it is. For instance, like, one thing that I noticed about myself that I'm not proud about is I used to feel like people who go to work, people who have jobs, like, you could do better. Why are you going to work every day? Why are you doing 9 to 5? And I had that feeling of like, I am better than them because I am an entrepreneur, And yet, everyone is unnecessary person in this world. Like, God created everyone for a purpose, and it does not there's no one who's better than the other. It doesn't even matter if you're rich or poor in terms of money. But for people who are in office, there are things that they get to interact with so many people, which I don't. I really have poor communication skills, and it's not a wrong or right. I have stopped looking at it like it's a wrong or right. So it's, yeah, there's a piece of calmness in that way of thinking, someone is out there. And that also reminds me that I am also human. I grow, I evolve, and how I used to think about people who are in employment. before, like I feel like I was a terrible person for thinking that, but I appreciate that. I hope, oh my god, like I have a horn. I literally have a horn on my head. So it's just something that I really needed to share. I don't even have a reason why I needed to share this, because I'm literally like judging myself. But looking at things that way has enabled me to really appreciate everyone. Like, no matter whatever job you're doing, everyone has a purpose. Whether you're a cleaner, you're an accountant, I don't know what job you're doing, maybe you're in agriculture, whatever you're doing, everybody matters. And if somebody chooses to stay in employment for so long, then it's okay. We're all going to die someday. Like, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, it's all right. Well, I always used to look at it in a sense of entrepreneurs are more wealthier than employed persons. But it's true, but in the sense of money. But a person who's in employment may be rich or wealthy in other aspects. I don't know. So I beat myself for this so much, because there are lots of people that I would meet and I used to say, oh my god, like, why you're still a teacher in this school? Like, one thing that made me realize that what I'm thinking is not right is I went to pick my brother from school one time, and I found there a teacher who taught me. He taught me like from like 10 years back, over 10 years back. He taught me, and now he's teaching my brother. Mind you, all of us were 5 kids, but we all passed through that school. And so he's still there. He taught me, and now he's teaching my little brother. He has been there for over 10 years. And so I remember telling him, oh my god, you're still teaching, why don't you like have your own school or think about getting out of here? And he said, he just said, I enjoy teaching. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about leaving the school. But that's when I sat down and had these thoughts in my mind. Not even sitting down. I have this thing where I, like, in the evenings or anytime, I just sit and think about how my day went. And what did I say to people? Did I say things right? And I thought to myself, this teacher is a very good teacher, and I know he taught me. I understood everything so well. He's now teaching my brother, the last born, and he taught all my sisters and brothers. And he's taught so many students. Like, he's actually adding value to people. Why would I look down on him? Like, I just felt terrible about myself, and that changed my mindset. And I'm not saying this for anyone to change their mindset. I'm just sharing. So do what you please with this information. Yeah, I'm really terrible for thinking like that. If you're in employment and you're comfortable there, it's okay. We're all going to die, Wherever you feel you want to be, it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed, how I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry. 'Cause all we